Hello there, I have here Lego Star Wars set 75126, which is a First Order Snowspeeder from the movie The Force Awakens, I believe. And as you can see, it's a little sort of hovering sled type vehicle with a Stormtrooper or Snowtrooper minifig. And he has one of these blasters attached to the vehicle, which actually fires a little round Lego piece, which is pretty cool. We've seen them in other sets. Let's have a look at the back. The minifig's also got his own little gun, but that doesn't fire like the main one does. So yeah, let's get started and build this thing. So as always, the first thing we have to do is to build the minifig. So we've just got one with this set. Let's give him some legs. Now this one's interesting because he's got this little backpack thing. So you slot that on there like that, and then this is the actual pack part, the 1x1 flat tile. And it's got a little design on it. I'm not quite sure what he keeps in there, but I'm sure it's very useful. And give him a head and a helmet. Oh, he doesn't look very happy, does he? I don't think any of the Stormtroopers do. There we go. And he also has this little blaster. Put that in his hand. So, there we go. So in stage one, we're going to start to actually build the main Snowspeeder vehicle. And for the first stage, what we need is this 4x1 and this light grey right angle piece, and this just goes on there like that. In stage 2, we just need another one of these light grey pieces, and this one slots on next to the other one. Not quite sure why we needed 2 stages for that, but anyway. In stage 3, we're going to need this 3x1 and this 1x1 with a clipper coming out of it, and these are to go on the row above there. This with the clipper bit sticking out to the side like that. And for stage 4, we need this 2x1, which is just going to go onto the back there, just to give it a bit more strength, I suppose. And that's that. Now in stage 5, we're going to need this light grey 4x6 plate piece, which is going to make the main chassis of the Snowspeeder. Now be careful here, because there is another plate piece very similar, but it's darker grey, so make sure you get the right one. And also this doesn't actually attach, it just lines up there like that for now, and we'll attach it in the next stage. Now in stage 6, with these 2 wing pieces, the dark grey wing pieces that are 4 pegs long, we're going to attach the chassis to the front piece that we built in the previous stage, like that. Now in stage 7, we need this little grill piece and this 2x2. The 2x2 goes there in the middle. That's what our main blaster is going to attach to. And then this grill goes there in the middle at the front, like that. Now in stage 8, we need this 2x1 plate piece with the bar on the one side, and the taller but smaller, because they're only 3 pegs long, wing pieces. First of all, put the bar piece on there in the middle. Now that is where the main blaster is going to attach. It's going to clip on there in the middle. And then, so these taller wing pieces go on the sides, flush with the front, like that. In stage 9, we're going to continue to expand the back of the Snowspeeder with the other 4x6 piece that I mentioned, and this smoothed off piece we're going to use to smooth over the area where the gun is going to attach, like that. And then this piece clips on there at the back, like that. In stage 10, we need these 2 light grey sort of roof tiles, but these are going to be used to make what would be on a car, we would call it the fender, I suppose. So I guess it's a fender on the Snowspeeder as well. So they go on there like that. Now in stage 11 we need these two sloping sort of grill pieces like this, and this one light grey, very small, smoothed off sloping 1x2. Now we need to stick these sloping grill pieces there next to the fender like that, so they're sloping up towards the back of the Snowspeeder, and then this light grey one is going to go there in between the two of them like that. Now in stage 12 we need these two 1x4 pieces and these two light grey sloping pieces. Now the two 4x1s we need to stick together, and we put them there in the middle along the back like that. And now these sloping light grey pieces are going to go along there as if to sort of now come up to make the sort of rear fender, I suppose. There, like that. Now in stage 13 we're going to start building a sort of grill that's going to go on the back here. Now the first thing we need to do that is to find these two dark grey right angle pieces, and now we're going to turn over the main vehicle that we've built in previous stages, and we're going to stick these on here at the back there. Okay, like that. Now in stage 14 we're going to do a similar thing, continuing with the grill at the back. We need to turn the Snowspeeder over again, and these two light grey right angle pieces go on there like that. So now we have all pegs sticking right out of the back. Now in stage 15 we're going to need this 2x2 dark grey piece and these two light grey 1x1 pieces with a clip on them. Now the dark grey 2x2 is going to go there on the back like that, and the two clips are going to go on there either side, and they should have they need to be actually that way, and they need to have two pegs in between them and one peg on the other side of them. They are going to hold a sort of crossbar or roll bar in place. Now in stage 16 we need these two dark grey 2x1 grill pieces and another two of these little sloping pieces, and this is the bar that I mentioned in the previous stage. So first of all, let's put on these two grill pieces. This is going to make the grill that I mentioned at the back like that. The two sloping pieces then go either side to kind of smooth it off, give it a nice rear end. And now the bar is going to go clip into those two pieces we put in the previous stage, like that. Now in stage 17 we need this black little grill, and now that we've built the rear grill we're going to flip it round and we're going to build the front grill. Now this one just goes in the middle at the bottom there like that. Now in stage 18 we need this reverse sloping light grey piece, and this is going to go on the bottom of the Snowspeeder, so flip that over, and this is going to clip on right at the back there in the middle, so it's just on the grey plate but it's also on those other 2x1 pieces. Now in stage 19 we're moving on to the first sort of sub build, which is to build the sort of propulsion system. So we're not going to need the main vehicle for a little while, so we'll put that to one side. What we do need is this 2x2 and this reverse sloping light grey piece, and we just need to attach those two together like that. In stage 20 we're going to need these two 2x1s with the hole through them, and these are going to go on the back of the thing that we already built in the previous stage, like that. Now in stage 21 we're going to need this 2x6 dark grey piece. Now this hole here that we've put in the previous stage is going to be what mounts the kind of rocket engine for the Snowspeeder. So this piece is now going to hold on to the other side where there's going to be another engine. But before we move on to the other side, we just need this light grey right angle piece, and this is going to stick onto the side. Whoops, not like that, but like that, and that is going to form the outer edge, kind of like an exhaust for the rocket engine. Now in stage 23, we're going to go ahead and build the other side. So again, we're going to need a 2x2 dark grey piece and the 2x1s with the hole in the middle and the reverse slope. So we stick them on there like that. I did them together. There we go. And then the reverse slope like that. Now we need to turn this over and slot that on there like that. There we go. And in stage 24, we need the other one of these right angle pieces, which obviously is going to go on there to make it symmetrical. Now in stage 25, we need these 2x2s. These are going to sit on top here and they're going to help to sort of strengthen it and mount it to the main vehicle that we built before. So these go on right on the end like that. So you should end up with 4 pegs, a distance of 4 pegs in between them. Now in stage 26, we're going to build the actual rockets themselves. So we're going to need these 2 black round pieces to make the front of the rockets, and these round red translucent pieces, they're going to be sort of the actual thrust coming out the back, and these grey cones are the back parts, and these grey axles are what is going to hold them all together. So the first thing you need to do is take one of the red pieces like that and stick it on to the cone like that. Then the axle goes into the hole there in the middle, and then the whole thing goes into a hole in the mount that we built in the previous stage. Then the black piece should go into the back there, or the front there rather, to hold it on like that. So that's one. I'll just do the other one. Goes on there, goes in there. There we go. Now in stage 27, we're going to need these 2 transparent rounded pieces. They're like a mini dome, and they have the 4 pegs coming out of the bottom of them. Now this is, like I said, a snowspeeder, and snowspeeders need to be able to slide along the snow, or in our case probably the carpet. And obviously the grey Lego pieces, they're not going to be able to slide along the carpet very well. So that is what these pieces are for. So they slot onto the bottom like that. You need to turn it over first, and they go in like that. So now that's going to be able to slide along the carpet much more easily. So now in stage 28, we're going to need the main speeder craft that we were working on in the first part of the video, and obviously the boosters that we have just completed. Now we're going to turn this over onto its top, so the underside is showing. Now the engines are going to go on like this, right at the back. There we go. Now in stage 29, we're going to start building the second sub build, which is going to be for the front end, so that it can slide along without the front digging in. So we'll put the main vehicle to one side for now. What we're going to need is these 2x1s with the pegs on top and on the side this 2x2 dark grey piece, and the third transparent dome, this reverse sloping piece, this 2x3, and these two 3-pegged sort of wing shapes. Now this stage 29 has got 6 sub-stages, so I'm just going to go through them all in one go. So we first need the 2x2 piece, and then the 2x3 piece goes on top like that. Then the two tan coloured pieces go on there so that the pegs are sticking out the side as well as on the top and on the other side. And then on to the other end, this reverse sloping piece goes on there like that. And now these pieces can go nicely on the sides like that. And finally, the transparent dome piece goes on the bottom there like that. Now in stage 30, we'll bring back the main build, and we're going to turn it over so that we can attach that in place there like that. So there we have the 3 slidey things, and this should now sit on its own and slide along. Pretty cool. Now in stage 31, we're going to start building up the front end because it's a little bit exposed. So we're going to need this 2x1 plate and this small light grey sloping piece. So we attach those two together like that to start with, and then this is going to attach onto the front, and make sure you get the slope, the direction of the slope right, so it's like that. So that this is, this is designed to go over snow, so we want all the snow to go underneath and not be thrown over the top. In stage 32, we're going to continue building up that front end by sticking on these other 2 sloping pieces like this onto the front. Now in stage 33, we've pretty much finished the main vehicle itself, but it's got engines, but it doesn't have any sort of equipment. So that's what we're going to do with the remainder of the build. So the first stage of that is going to be with this little black piece. It looks a bit like a lightsaber handle, and then this white clip here. Now first of all, the black piece is going to clip in there on the side like that, and this white piece is going to go down in the middle there and attach to that bar. So this is where the main weapon is going to attach on the front. So now in stage 34, we are going to build that main weapon. So now in stage 34, we're going to build that main weapon. So here are the pieces we need. We need this white piece, looks like the top of a fire extinguisher. This white round peg, this black clip. This is the main blaster piece, and this piece is for to make the sort of firing mechanism. So let's see how this goes together. First thing to do is the firing mechanism, which slots in through the top of the gun. Make sure you get this the right way around. In fact, you probably can't get it. Well, no, yeah, you would be able to get it the wrong way around. So be careful you do that right. So that goes in like that, and it can tilt back and forth like that, and that's how you can actually shoot it. So then we're going to build up the back so that the our little stormtrooper's got a sort of handle to hold on to. So that goes there. Now this black clip is going to make a sort of sight so that he can aim it, and then this goes on the back to make a kind of handle like that. So once we finish that, we need to mount it into the vehicle. So we do that by pushing the black handle into the part that we put in the previous stage. So now you can see it can move up and down and left and right. The stormtrooper can aim it. So it's a pretty cool little vehicle. Now in stage 35, all that remains is to load our blaster with one of these green translucent round pieces. These make the sort of laser beams that the blaster fires, and they slot in there like that. And when you do that, the firing mechanism will go up like that, and to fire it, you just press down like this. Pretty cool, huh?